There's the TV and the Raspberry Pi. Number 1, and plugging that in. See the red light, orange light. This is the first boot. The second time. Looks like 5 LEDs blinking. It's booting up. Yeah, it's got the Adafruit starfish looking thing on there. And boom, booted up. Yeah, I know, I just zoomed out, had to grab my keyboard. So, if you can see what it says here. It says info and all that. So, being as this is the first time we're using this, we're going to expand root partition to fill SD card. Hit enter. That goes over there. Root partition will be resized. Blah 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 on the next reboot. So change keyboard. Set keyboard layout. It's got the blinky dot. It's waiting. Bingo. So, what is this? 101 key, I think. $101 key. Dell 101 key. I got a Logitech. There's a Logitech on there. Logitech. I don't know what kind this is. It's a Y. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but it's a Logitech. So Logitech. Let's see, I got music and stuff on mine. I don't have internet. I've got media. So let's just say cordless. Generic keyboard. Keyboard, English, UK, no. English, US, English, Serbo-Croatia, that's weird. So I'm looking with English, US. It says Alt GR. I don't have an Alt-GR key. No Alt-GR key. The compose key as the multi-key. I don't have. You can't see it. I don't have multi, so no. No compose key. By default, Control Alt Delete does nothing. If you want, it can be used to terminate the X server. Do I want to use Control Alt Terminate? Why not? Yes. So the reason I'm setting this up a second time is I was trying to get Ubuntu desktop on the Raspberry Pi, and I ended up screwing that up, and I had to format. The hard. I had to format the SD card. So, change password. Change password. And if you see down there, nothing shows yet. Password changed successfully. Alright. So, set locale. It's blinking. It's doing something. Alright. Do I want all locales? Negative. I need to go down. I need to go down to EN US. UFT or UTF-8. Boom. Hit spacebar. Then we go up. Great Britain. Not today. And then when we're done, hit enter. It'll bring up there many packages in blah blah blah. Use locale. This will select the default language. Yes. Enter. Submit. So blinky dot or underline. Generating locales. So now, change time zone. Cannot set. No such file. Select geographic area. So what's the difference between America and US? I wonder. And Indian, where's that? So boom, time is set. Memory split, nope. 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 So now, last option, update. Update. So that was basically the first setup stuff. You know, the first time I booted it up, it was kind of slower than I expected, but you know, again, this is just a 512 megabytes of RAM, a 700 megahertz processor, so it's really not, you know, not gonna scream. But hopefully once I hook the other two up, you know, this will be a whole lot faster. And right now I'm just waiting on getting the right power cables, which I'm probably gonna get tonight, and work on this project of hooking these other two up and having all three of them working together, doing being a little computer, and I can maybe get some Legos or something and make a little case, or get a box or something and put all three of them in. But I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use it for now, because when I first started it up, I thought I was going to be able to download a bunch of apps and put a bunch of programs and stuff on here, like VLC, but I was running into nothing but difficulties last night and today finding a video player. So it's asking me that it needs additional disk space. Do I want to continue? Yes. So, and this is the Occidentalis, or I guess you say Occidentalis, distribution from the Adafruit people. And the SD card was supposed to come preloaded with Wheezy or with something, but it did not come preloaded with anything. So I had to so it says, notice the software on this Raspberry Pi has not been fully configured. Please run sudo raspi config sudo raspi. Go. So now I have new menu. So let's expand root. Do that again, just in case. Configure overclocking. So we got modest, or so medium, not quite in the middle, but still a little less than half. Overvolt, I don't know what that is, but it's only 50 megahertz difference, but it's 4 volts. I think I'm going to go with medium. So set overclock to medium. Okay, back down, let's do SSH. Yeah, let's go ahead and enable it. And let's update again. Now, I've never used Linux before. This is the first time, well, I guess technically the second time, but basically the first time that I've ever seen Linux and got to touch it. So I'm basically following the screen prompts and using a little bit of common sense and deductive reasoning. So hopefully once it loads up, I can do the start X and be able to use the interface, and it'll be a little more user-friendly than it was earlier. Because earlier, when I was trying it, it was just really slow. And then once everything's done, you just hit the escape button, and you'll be back here, and then you just start X, and it boots up. So, and you already see the icon, Adafruit, wallpaper. Over here, idle, 3 idle, Python game, Scratch, Debian, Preferences, LX Terminal, and Midori. And it also gives you the option for a multi-screen, I guess multi-desktop. And that's what happens when you right-click. It gives your basic create new, paste, select, sort, desktop preferences. But let's first right-click on this. Since I'm not using multiple desktops, I'm just gonna take this guy and remove it, and now it's gone off the bottom there. And now